That's all what Sir Flowers thought about. Just thought about Frida. He was kind of more like a deep depression. But then something crossed Sir Flowers' mind. Didn't know why, but his curiosity ended up getting the better of him. Maybe Grisha was being provoked by someone or something. He decided to close his eyes tightly. And whenever sharing a piece of Frida's spouting tiny powers, he was managed to be lucky enough to gain access to her memories. He started to relive the night that Grisha slaughtered the royal family. He replayed the fight scene over and over again. From his titan, it looked like Grisha just wanted to kill them all. But when he rewinded all the way back, before Grisha transformed, he saw that Grisha hesitated. This got his attention almost immediately. Grisha didn't want to kill the royal family, but it happened. Maybe Grisha was being provoked by someone. Grisha probably was provoked. Grisha probably was being controlled by someone. But the question remains, who? Because he didn't see no one else there. He probably thought about David and Lucas. But knowing them, he knew that they were capable of many things, but mind control is beyond their control. But then, Super Fun heard a very familiar voice. A voice that sounded almost vaguely familiar. Sir Funhorse could recognize the tone of that voice. He even heard the word Dad. He recognized that voice almost immediately. He couldn't believe it. He growled so loudly that the ground even vibrated. His kids heard the growl. But then they just guessed that their dad was probably having a really bad nightmare or something. Super Flowers knew who the person was. Aaron Yeager, Grisha's son. Aaron forced his dad to kill the Rice family. But how? He couldn't see Aaron anywhere near Grisha. There was no way Aaron could be anywhere near Grisha unless Sir Flowers paused for a moment. He rewinded the whole memory back. Before Grisha, he turned into a Titan. Before he was on the ground. And he heard Grisha said one thing. The power of the attack Titan allows people to see the glimpses of the future. Could it be possible that Aaron somehow used the attack Titan's power to provoke Grisha to attack the Rice family? It's possible. But either way, he now knew that Grisha was innocent the whole time. He was never really bad. The real evil one was Eren Yeager himself. He wanted to scream, but he didn't want to scare his kids half to death. He preferred to wait until he's alone. Luckily, one night he actually got that alone time, and he screamed so loudly, "Eren Yeager! You can run, but you can't hide. I will find you. I will find you and rip you limb from limb. This story I made forgiving you for killing her family, but I certainly won't. I will never forgive you. You can run, but you can't hide, you coward. Too afraid to face me yourself, huh? But guess what? When I find you, I will show you no mercy, and I will strip that power right off your very own skin. And after that, I will show in the story that you forced your own father to kill her own family. So Fireworks' eyes were dark red. He was no longer happy. He was now full of rage and anger and the desire of revenge. But he thought about it. If he was going to get revenge on Eren Yeager, he was going to have to need some help. He might have to get some backup